There's a simple truth that few admit. Calmness is not a sign of weakness. It's a superpower. In a world filled with noise, stress, and chaos, those who maintain their composure always stay one step ahead. They don't let emotions take control. They don't react impulsively, and they often achieve results that others struggle to reach for years. Imagine this. You're in the middle of a heated argument. People around you are shouting, criticizing, and trying to dominate. Amid the chaos, one person remains calm. They take a deep breath, listen, observe, and then respond with a single measured decision or statement. The effect? Everyone pauses, listens, and respects them. That power doesn't come from noise or authority. It comes from calmness. Stoic philosophy, developed thousands of years ago, emphasized this principle. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "It is not the circumstances that disturb you, but your perception of them." This means controlling your emotions, staying calm, and thinking clearly are key to mastering life and acting effectively. In this video, we'll explore why calmness is a superpower in any situation, how great historical and modern figures use calm to influence and change lives, practical Stoic principles to help you remain composed even when the world around you is chaotic. Most importantly, how to transform calm into inner strength, enabling better decision-making, crisis management, and a more fulfilling life. Prepare to uncover a secret that few realize. Calm people always win, not through words, not through power, but through self-control and unwavering focus. Here's something most people don't recognize. Calmness is more than an emotional state. It's a tool of power. Calm individuals don't react hastily. They observe, analyze, and act precisely. It's this ability that sets them apart in a chaotic crowd. Imagine observing two people in the same high-pressure situation. The first person yells, tries to prove they are right, acts impulsively, and lets emotions drive their decisions. The second person takes a deep breath, stays composed, listens, and only acts after careful evaluation. A year later, who will have truly achieved results? Who will leave a lasting impression? The answer is clear. The calm person is the real winner. Stoic philosophy has long emphasized that emotional control is the foundation of inner strength. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." This means when you remain calm, circumstances do not dictate your actions, you lead the situation. Calmness gives a significant advantage in every area of life. 1. Work and business. Calm people make wise decisions without pressure or emotional influence. Warren Buffett is a perfect example. He doesn't act on breaking news or follow the crowd, but relies on thorough analysis and patience. 2. Relationships. Calm people aren't easily provoked. They resolve conflicts by listening and understanding before responding, building lasting trust and credibility. 3. Daily life. Calmness reduces stress, supports rational decision-making, and preserves energy for what truly matters. Instead of being swept up in anger or anxiety, you focus on solutions. Great figures throughout history prove that calm is power. Nelson Mandela remained composed for 27 years in prison, never complaining or showing off. Yet upon release, his influence spoke volumes. Marcus Aurelius ruled a vast Roman Empire without shouting or boasting. Each of his decisions and actions reflected inner strength. Even today, calm individuals stand out. They make the right choices at the right time, handle crises effectively, and produce exceptional results without needing to prove themselves verbally. The bottom line? Calm people do not act out of emotion or seek recognition. They let results and composure speak for themselves. This is why calm is a superpower, stronger than any words or exaggeration. If you want to possess a true superpower, start by choosing how to respond. Situations won't always be favorable. Chaos, pressure, and stress will always appear. But calm people know they don't need to control everything, only their own reactions. Consider two characters. Character A reacts impulsively. When conflict arises, they get angry, rush decisions, and sometimes create unintended consequences. Character B sits back, breathes deeply, observes the situation, and considers their options. They don't avoid challenges, but their actions are controlled, effective, and lead to fewer regrets. In life, these small choices determine real strength. Someone may not have immense power or wealth, but if they stay calm in adversity, they will go further and remain steadier than anyone else. Stoic philosophy emphasizes, it's not circumstances that define you, it's how you face them. Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you that matters, but how you perceive and respond to it. Calmness allows you to 1. Assess situations accurately. When you aren't ruled by negative emotions, you see situations more clearly and can identify opportunities and risks with precision. 2. Make the right decisions. Calm individuals act based on reason and values, not pressured or impulsive reactions. 3. Exert influence. Calmness makes you trustworthy and naturally attracts cooperation and respect from others. Look at real-life examples. Warren Buffett. In volatile markets, he remains calm, making investment decisions based on careful analysis rather than following the crowd. Nelson Mandela. During years of imprisonment, his composure allowed him to learn, plan, and prepare to lead his nation upon release. Marcus Aurelius. In military and political crises, he maintained a steady mind, making wise decisions for the entire empire. A little-known secret: calm people are not passive. They don't avoid conflict or shy away from challenges. On the contrary, they actively choose the best response, use their energy efficiently, and focus on producing real results. The key point: calmness is not weakness. It's the strength of someone who knows how to choose and control their reactions. When you are calm, you lead the situation instead of being led by it. Now that we understand calm is power, the question becomes, how do you turn it into a superpower in daily life? Calm individuals aren't born that way. They practice and train, turning ordinary moments into opportunities to strengthen self-control. 1. Practice breathing and pause. When emotions start to rise, instead of reacting immediately, pause. Take 3 deep breaths. Remind yourself, I can choose the best way to respond. Just a few seconds of pause can prevent rash decisions, keep your mind clear, and focus on solutions. This is the basic step to making calm a superpower, because every controlled action carries 1,000 times more weight than words or impulsive reactions. 2. Pay attention to your inner thoughts. Calm people understand that the mind drives actions. Instead of letting emotions control them, they observe their thoughts. Ask, does this really matter? Eliminate negative thinking and focus on what they can control. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Keep your mind serene, for all turmoil comes from within, not from outside." 3. Learn to respond instead of react. Calmness allows you to separate emotion from action, instead of reacting out of habit or anger. Observe the situation. Evaluate your options. Act based on reason and values. This makes calm individuals unpredictable and strong because they control their own rhythm, rather than letting external circumstances dictate their actions. 4. Use calm to influence others. Calm people not only help themselves, but also impact those around them. At work, colleagues see calmness and trust and respect your decisions. In family life, calmness helps resolve conflicts without creating stress or harm. In society, composure attracts others who naturally listen and learn from you. 5. Look at historical calm superheroes. Nelson Mandela, 27 years in prison, yet remained composed, becoming a global leadership icon. Oprah Winfrey built a media empire through patience and calm, without boasting. Marcus Aurelius faced military and political crises, but made wise decisions, keeping his composure for the empire. The point is, calm is a superpower because it makes every action more effective, creating results stronger than words or impulsive emotions. Now that you understand calm is power, the important question is, how do you make it a habit and natural skill in everyday life? Calm individuals don't wait for perfect circumstances. They practice daily, step by step, to control emotions, maintain clarity, and increase influence. 1. Start the day with focus, instead of immediately checking your phone or social media. Spend 5 to 10 minutes meditating or taking deep breaths. Ask yourself, what is most important today and what can I control? This sets a calm state from the morning, preparing your mind for challenges throughout the day. 2. Acknowledge emotions instead of reacting. Calm individuals observe emotions. When angry, anxious, or frustrated, they name the feeling. I am angry. They don't react immediately, but let the emotion pass, then act based on reason. This helps preserve energy for solutions instead of wasting it on anger or panic. 3. Focus on controlled action. Calmness becomes power when you use it to take deliberate action. Choose 1 to 3 of the most important tasks each day. Complete them with focus and without distraction. Calm people don't try to do everything at once. They do less, but make a greater impact. 4. Stay calm under pressure. When facing conflict, stress, or crises, staying calm helps you. Objectively assess the situation. Make wise decisions without being driven by emotions. Avoid mistakes caused by impulsive reactions. This makes you a reliable person, someone others naturally turn to for guidance and learning. 5. Turn calm into a silent power. Calm people don't need to boast. They don't claim to be strong. They show it through their actions. They don't seek recognition. They let results and influence speak for them. Look at exemplary figures. Nelson Mandela stayed calm in prison, becoming a global leadership icon. Oprah Winfrey built a media empire through patience and composure. Marcus Aurelius led the Roman Empire with calm, making wise decisions during crises. The takeaway: calmness doesn't just help you control yourself, it makes your actions stronger and more trustworthy than any words. Now that you understand calm as a superpower, the key is turning this philosophy into daily practice. Calmness isn't innate. It's a skill that can be learned by anyone. 1. Start today. When facing stress or conflict, take a deep breath, observe your emotions, and act with reason. Remind yourself, stay silent, stay focused, and let results speak. 2. Take step-by-step action. Pick 1 to 3 important tasks each day and complete them with absolute calm and focus. Track your progress, but don't boast or feel the need to prove yourself. 3. Calmness is silent strength. The calmest people stand out not because they are loud, but because of their actions and results. When you practice and maintain calm, you become someone others respect and turn to for wise decisions. 4. Learn from the greats. Look at historical and modern examples. Marcus Aurelius, Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, Warren Buffett all leveraged calmness to create deep and lasting influence. They didn't chase praise or attention. They let actions and results speak for them. 5. Daily practice. Make calmness a natural habit. Morning. Spend 5 to 10 minutes meditating or taking deep breaths. At work, focus on the most important tasks. Avoid distractions. When stressed, observe your emotions. Don't react impulsively. End of day. Record your progress and actions that brought real value. Conclusion. Calmness is a superpower in today's noisy, chaotic world. When you learn to stay calm, you not only control your emotions, but also enhance decision-making, create influence, and become the strongest version of yourself. If you found this video helpful, hit like to support it. Subscribe to Stoic Crowned Silence so you don't miss videos on Stoic philosophy and personal development. Comment below. Share one action you will take today to practice calmness. Remember, stay silent, stay calm, and let results speak. That's how you build inner strength and turn each day into a solid step toward becoming your best self.